A lot of people like, oh, he's the weaker link. Like, yeah, but that's not even. That's a fucking compliment to me.
Yeah.
That's like you being in Wu, like you the worst rapper in Wu.
Right.
Thank you, motherfucker.
Right. I'm still in Wu.
The other guys, yeah, I'm still in Wu. The dopest fucking group.
Exactly. Yes, man, you can't do nothing with that, man.
Speaking of Wu, might as well segue in this shit.
Yeah.
Sonori versus the Wu.
Shaheem and the Wu. I mean, I don't know what happened. I didn't catch the whole show, but Nori basically called Shaheem a flunky for the Wu-Tang, just saying like, you know, like almost like saying that he wasn't a real member, like he was just some guy.
Yeah,
right.
Damn.
Like he carrying bags for them or something. Now let me set the record straight. I was a big and still am a big Shaheem fan. He as a kid he was dope. He had some of the dopest tracks. As he got older, yeah, I mean he still had dope tracks. I mean he did his thing in jail. You know, he did his little bid and came home, and you know he's trying to release new music, but he ain't never been no slouch on the mic, man. I don't know. I don't know what made Nori say that.
Like I said, man, I have yet to hear someone say some shit like ashes to ashes and only dust is the way he said that, like that with the rhyme.
Yeah.
And him being a kid saying that shit.
Yeah.
Ain't no Criss Cross shit, man.
Right.
I mean, he went hard.
And you could tell he wrote his own rhymes.
Yeah.
It wasn't like nobody in Wu was writing for him or none of that. So we ain't even going there. But I got to watch the whole episode and see what made Nori say that. Because they happen to just be talking about Wu-Tang in general. And I did see the small clip where he called Jaheim a flunky. And, you know, I think, I'm assuming it was just the drinks talking. You know what I mean? I'm hoping. Yeah. Because, I mean, I don't think Nori would ever be that disrespectful on purpose.
He was Nori drunk.
Right.
Not Jada drunk, but
right.
Nori drunk. There's Jada drunk, then there's Nori drunk.
Yeah, because, I mean, we wouldn't have put Shaheem on the lyrical breakdown if he wasn't
For real.
You know
That's
what
I'm saying, man.
We don't
like,
put just anybody up
no.
there. So, that dude is dope. And I'm glad he's still doing his thing. We have yet to see what's going to happen with that. I mean, I'm assuming it ain't going to go nowhere because I'm assuming Nori's going to probably end up apologizing. Now, I heard that Killer Priest reached out to Nori and they had a phone conversation about the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that went all right or if that actually calmed things down or what. Only thing I saw was a post where Nori was like, I just got off the phone with Killer Priest, you know, something like that. So that was it. And so I was like, all right, well, we'll see what happens.
I'm going to tell you this right now. This Nori, right?
Yeah, man.
Versus the whole damn Wu.
Yeah, he ain't ready for that.
Lyrically, getting your ass kicked,
right.
getting jumped. I'm going Wu.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a no-brainer.
Oh, yeah.
One plus many.
Right.
Many gonna win.
And Shaheem can handle himself anyway. He don't even need the Wu. But if it came down to it, you know, and you know, like Capone got in it with Noriega and all of that, and some other Queens dudes, it could go into a big brawl. But Wu would still win because Wu was too deep. Now they too advanced in the lyrics. You know.
Now, one thing I would like to see though, I would like to see Nori and Wu make some music together.
Oh yeah.
I would like that.
Yeah.
Like some music to come out of it.
I think Nori and Raekwon have been on the same song a few times because I seem like I remember them being on a couple of things. I think when they did, the War Report Part 2, Raekwon was on there. But I think that was it. It wasn't nobody else from Wu. I think Raekwon just made a quick appearance on there. But that was a dope album. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's hard. I didn't think they were going to be able to come out as good as the first War Report album. So. But anyway, but yeah, man, I mean, I don't know what made Nori say that, but I would have to assume it was the alcohol, you know, that got him doing that.
He was drunk.
Because there's no other way. Because I was like, that's just out of character for Nori, you know what I mean? He's always giving rappers their props.
Props and everything.
Yeah, because he had Silk the Shocker on there this week on Drink Champs, and he was giving him props.
Hold on.
I know.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
So you didn't say shit about Silk the Shocker?
Exactly.
Some of his whack ass rhymes?
He gave Silk the Shocker so much props. He was like, you changed the game. He actually said those words. You changed the game with some
Silk the Shocker.
Exactly.
And then you gonna talk shit about nigga, you crazy.
Exactly. Shaheem, come on, dude. You can't do that. You can't do that, Nori.
Look, Shaheem could, and in the battle, Shaheem could take Silk the Shocker.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Mystical's a whole different beast.
Shaheem could probably take Nori. You know what I mean? Because Nori is a dope rapper, but Nori ain't never been a top-tier lyricist. Nori is a dope rapper, and he come out with some classics because of those beats. But he's definitely above average. But you're not. But yeah, most of the time you ain't rewinding like what the Nori say. Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I do like Nori. I mean, yeah. I mean, for what he did, and him ruling, about the 2000s, with the Neptunes. And, oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean that machine was winning.
Oh yeah, he lucked up when he started working with the Neptunes and Pharrell.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a big win for him. So yeah, man, but that's an interesting thing, man. We'll see what happens with that. But let's go ahead and get back to the hot topic at hand, aka Kanye West lighting his dumb ass on fire. I don't even know what made him do that. He was doing his album release for Donda, and he sat on his chair and then lit himself on fire, and he was in this small little building, and the whole building goes on fire, and then after a couple seconds, he just gets up and walks out on fire.
Damn.
It was like, what?
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, we do like the Richard Pryor joints,
Man, he might have been trying to prove a point like Richard or something, man. Either that or he was snorting that good.
Yeah, I had cookies. I went to bed.
I don't know, man. I mean, from what I heard, they said the very first, because he did 3 different listening parties, and the very first one, the people didn't even get to hear no music.
Damn.
It was like, he just walked out on the stage for like 2 seconds and walked back off, and that was it.
Damn.
I was like, yo, this dude, he on another level, man. He thinks that, I mean, I gotta give Kanye his props. He is definitely a genius when it comes to music in general.
Let me ask you this.
I don't think he keeps trying to put himself in situations that he's not yet.
Let me ask you this. So, my girlfriend, shout out to Brittany Pendergrass.
Shout out to Brittany.
She was doing this, I guess, like this, because she's in school and stuff. She keep doing this. I want to say, lack of a better word, we'll say internship. They asked him who's an underrated rapper.
Okay.
And she said Kanye West. Do you think Kanye West is underrated?
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I mean, I think maybe in the early 2000s he might have been, but probably by like 06, 07, he was up there. Because that's, and when he did the album with Jay-Z, the Watch the Throne, everybody had pretty much started giving him his props. Because, I mean, who else is Hov going to allow to do a collaboration album with? You know what I mean? If Hov is giving you that much credit that he's willing to do an album with you, you're dope. You know what I mean? So, right. I do think he was early on, but not now. I think by 2006 and 7, everybody was pretty much giving him his lyrical props, in my opinion. What do you think?
Nah, I don't think he's underrated. I mean, she made a good point talking about as far as, like, now we have all these newer rappers and we have these, we have all these other people that coming out. People forget about Kanye. Yeah. So he's kind of underrated in that sense. Yeah. But as far as like, that's what I was saying, like, as far as like rapping, nah, I don't think he's underrated. Yeah. I think he's got maybe just enough, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Accolades and things of that nature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's still got a little clout because obviously he hasn't put an album out in like 2 or 3 years now. I think it's been at least 2 or more.
I mean, he's been making this, he's been doing stuff on clothing.
Well,
now, as far
he
as
did do the gospel album. I
yeah,
keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, well, he been doing stuff on clothing. And stuff. I mean, as far as like now, when it comes to that stuff, like I think he's probably like one of the best artists that's ever done that.
Okay.
As far as like the art, the artist, and then like the brand, and actually having like clothes and sneakers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think as far as like that goes, I think he's probably one of the best. That's done it out of hip hop, if not ever.
Yeah. And that's why I say he's definitely a genius, man, because, I mean, he's got so much going on. Yeah. Musically, he's talented. I mean, he's got clothing. I mean, come on, man. He's definitely doing his thing. Now, it did, I liked Kanye when he first came out, but I was one of those who didn't give him as much props. It took me like a good 3 or 4 years before I was really like, okay, I'm starting to see Kanye on the bars, So I wasn't really feeling it as much. I did like him, but it did take me a few years to really start to respect his bar work.
When he first came out, I always thought he was like this is like an updated version of Pete Rock. Yeah. As far as like the remixes,
right,
and everything like that, and you know what I'm saying, like him doing that, him rapping a little bit, he got the features. You know what I'm saying? I thought that's what we were getting, but then he took it another level. You know what I'm saying? He just kept taking it another level. But yeah, College Dropout. Yeah. Definitely classic. Late Registration. Not late. Well, yeah, that one too. But what's the other? Is it Late Registration?
College Dropout. Something. It is something registration. What was it?
It is Late Registration.
It might be. Okay.
But was that his second album?
No, I don't think
that was his third album.
Yeah, that was like the third, I think.
I'm trying to think of what the second album. The second album with that crack music shit.
Yeah.
With that gospel hook with it. Now look, I ain't heard nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He's
made some of the dopest beats.
Yeah.
That one joint he did for Jay-Z, Lucifer, man, the beat is ridiculous on that.
Yep.
I could not stop listening to that when it first came out, because even at that time I wasn't the biggest Hove fan, but the beat was so sickening. I was like, yo, what the fuck was Kanye thinking about when he made this shit? I mean, that dude is just a genius, man. So yeah, I definitely give him his props. So, and I mean, sometimes I even go back and listen to old stuff like that. Old Kanye stuff, College Dropout days, and all of that, just to hear them old bars, man.
Who can go up against Kanye in the verses?
Whew. Oh, man. That would be a good one. I don't know. Maybe him and Ja Rule can go against each other,
Not Ja Rule. I feel like X on that. Ja Rule, who the fuck is that? Ja Rule.
Y'all gonna stop sleeping on my man Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
What?
I wouldn't be without you.
Y'all talking about, man, I'm one of the first Jay-Z. Y'all talking about Lloyd Banks. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? I'm DMX, nigga.
Yeah. He said Lloyd Banks. Who Lloyd Banks? Yeah, that was funny, man. But I don't know. That would be a hard one.
Honestly, I would see Drake. I'd like to see Drake.
That would be good. I can see that.
I think Kanye would still get him, but
I think so too.
But I think as far as like the drug, like as far as those two, I think that would be a good versus. Actually, it might be a steaming versus because they actually got beefing.
Right.
They actually
They're still kind of beefing with each other, man.
Speaking of which, don't we got something about that? Like the him Pusha T, and Drake.
What you mean?
They had didn't we cover? Well, we covered that last week, didn't we? I think we did. They reopened up that beef.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't remember if we talked about it last week or not. We might have.
We're getting old.
But yeah. But I mean, I know one thing. Drake definitely didn't win that battle. He got Meek Mill, but he ain't got Pusha Terrence.
You ain't getting Pusha Terrence.
Nah.
Look, man. Nigga got box sprayed from the 90s.
Exactly.
He don't, evidently, this nigga don't care about life.
Nothing.
So
he cares not about nothing.
He don't care about hugs. He don't care about toys. He don't care about candy. Yeah. He out there like, got knife work, got gun work. Oh, we ain't emotional over here. We ain't giving no hugs.
Need no hugs.
You know,
man. Listen, y'all better wake up, man.
Yeah, man.
But now Drake definitely got him financially and more sales and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But lyrically, nah, nowhere near. So yeah, that was an epic battle for me. I wanted it to go on a little bit longer, but Pusha T came with that nail in the coffin, so he he kind of shut it down. So Drake talking about some, I had something else I was about to drop.
No, you didn't, nigga.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't, nigga. No, you didn't.
And who was it that was trying to back him up on that? I think it was Jay Prince. It was like, yeah, I heard it. Yeah, it was. He could have ended Pusha T's career. Nah,
nigga.
If that was the case, he would have done it. Because, I mean, Pusha T embarrassed the hell out of you, bro. So why not? Just like when MGK talking about he had something for Eminem after Kill Shot. Why you ain't release it then? Where's it at?
Where is it? MGK doing rock music now.
Right.
Yeah.
I still give him props. He can rap, but
I mean,
he ain't ready for the go.
That rap devil. When a friend was talking about that, I mean, you know, as far as the diss songs for Eminem, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially for somebody that didn't, like, the other veterans that was against him, who are really more qualified than MGK, for MGK to step up and do what he did. I mean, I still rock that song to this day. It's a good, I mean, you know what I'm saying? As far as the diss. And I like the way he approached it. He's like, look, I know you rap better than me, but I'm still gonna get on your shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I liked it.
Yeah, and he to me that was like his that was like Machine Gun Kelly's second round knockout, like Canada against LL. Because I mean, you know, even though he's the underdog, he still stood up to a giant. Yeah. And he held his own. So, you know, Eminem definitely still the victor there, but he held his own. So I got to give him a lot of props for that. But yeah, man, I don't know what Kanye's doing about this Donda album. I mean, but I just wish he would hurry up and just drop it and get it over with.
Maybe trying to drop music at the same time. Like, he trying to drop music. He trying to drop music when Kendrick dropped music,
right,
and do all that other stuff. And I think Drake's got a project out too. So they probably trying to, if they drop 3, we'll know something if all 3 of them drop around the same day,
same time,
around the same. We'll know something.
Yeah,
that shit would be crazy though.
And we didn't really get to mention this earlier, but there was a rumor has it that, we're not sure if this is actual facts yet, but a versus may be coming up between the Roots and the Fugees. So y'all let us know what y'all think about that. I mean, this is a rumor right now, but could be a good one. I think it could be an actual good one. What do you think about that?
Well, as a simple little one, hold on.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I think that could be good. Now the Roots probably got if you count Black Thought's solo stuff, they got a bigger catalog. But I guess you would have to count the Fuji solo stuff too. So that would kind of be even. You know what I mean? Because
I think it'll be kind of tough.
Yeah,
it'll be kind of tough. I mean, and then really, I don't know, man. Lauryn Hill pulls out that Miseducation.
Oh my God, man! Listen,
because that thing. And, you know, Lost Ones.
Yep.
That still goes hard.
But you just lost one.
I mean, really, if you think about that, she was kind of like the first Drake.
Yeah.
Because she can rap and sing.
Yep.
She was kind of like Drake before Drake.
Yeah.
I mean, Cool J was too, in a sense, as far as like the ladies and all that stuff. But as far as like singing and rapping, yeah, she was Drake before Drake. Mm-hmm. And she could body niggas up.
Oh yeah,
really?
Oh yeah, she done been in many ciphers, man, and held her own. So yeah, I'm anxious to see if that happens. I think that would be a good one. You know, they got similar music styles. You know,
hold on, Pras still out?
I don't know, man. He got in some trouble with the feds, so he might be somewhere in a prison somewhere getting tortured, trying to get some information out of him.
Yeah, man.
You know, so
y'all need to let off Prod so he can, get on that.
Yeah, that would be dope, man. But supposedly the article I saw just said the Fugees are reuniting so that they can have a versus up against the Roots. Now the Roots, we still gonna be missing Malik, the one who passed away a couple years ago. So yeah, rest in peace to him. But if we got everybody else, that would still be dope. You know what I mean? And I think that would make for an interesting celebration for hip hop because all those individuals, whether it's the Roots or the Fugees, they just love hip hop.
It'd be a friendly competition,
right? It wouldn't be like the Locks where they talking shit.
I can see Lauryn Hill now. Look at all these pussy niggas on stage. That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
I've been waiting for her to come back out with music, man. I don't know what happened with her, man.
Shit just got crazy.
Wyclef, I think, messed up.
I think a lot of
Wyclef and her had that little relationship, and I think they said a baby came out of it.
Oh,
I don't know. Either she had one or lost one or something, but it was something pretty traumatic with them, man. Dang. So that probably kind of messed her up, So
yeah,
but we'll see. But anyway, man.
Real quick, because we meant to cover this as small. I want to shout out the sex workers from the OnlyFans.
They was about to go on strike.
Got y'all shit back.
Yeah.
Got your shit back. No waiting tables for you, boo-boo. No more waiting tables. No waiting tables. You ain't got to worry about that.
Y'all was a little worried there for a minute.
Yeah, I was a little worried. Y'all had the resume ready. You know what I'm saying? You had that hair clumped and greased. Your little dressing joint. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That ordering pad and shit.
Exactly.
I ain't got to worry about that no more.
OnlyFans was like, nah, son, we don't want to lose all this money. Because, I mean, that's what's going to happen. Once they stop them from doing it, they won't really have nowhere to go, so they would have to leave OnlyFans and find some other site that's going to let them.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand that y'all trying to appeal. I understand them trying to appeal to other demographics. I also understand them trying to, because I mean, you know what I'm saying? It first was supposed to have been like the Patreon. Like, it's supposed to have been like, OnlyFans. Like, for instance, we had, this podcast going, and then, we like, okay, now we got some stuff on OnlyFans, some content, so some content that, you pay a small fee, you can get this. You know what I'm saying? I understand that's what that's supposed to be, but now, girls went in there like, look, sell the box.
Right.
Sell the box.
Exactly.
You get the box $5. You ain't going to get the box, you get to see the box.
You can touch the screen.
Yeah, you get to put your nose up to the screen.
Right.
With the box. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and, to be... not defending them or anything like that, but it's like, dang, man, these people, not to call them these people, but, the people on OnlyFans that did what they did, doing what they're doing, they still built up your site, so you got to give them, credit where credit's due.
Yeah, ain't nobody know what OnlyFans was until they knew you can find box on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'll pay you a few dollars a month.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, it is kind of. But again, like I said, I understand because like to have that stigma, like your name is synonymous with like sex work,
right?
And it's like, don't get me, if you was in that for that initially, it wouldn't be no problem. But like now that you've done that and you're trying to. You were trying to transfer this or transform to something else. Yeah, it's like, nah, you can't do that. Like that's
right.
Yep.
But yeah, that's an interesting thing, man. I know there are other sites out there just like OnlyFans, but I guess OnlyFans, like I said, they want to lose their money, so it's like, all right, we'll let you do whatever you want.
Oh yeah. Hell, I know some of them looking.
Right.
Them motherfuckers can't get none of that box.
Right.
If they had $1 million,
man, listen. But yeah, man. So that but yeah, did you want to talk about anything else before we start to kind of wrap things up? Because I didn't really have anything else on my end. I think you mentioned something else, didn't you? Seemed like it was something else you mentioned that you wanted to talk about.
I did talk about the De La Soul thing, but I think we did mention that they they got their masters back.
Yeah, their masters. We did talk about that last week, and I'm so happy for them, man, because that was a long fight. You know what I mean? That's a long fight they've been going through.
We just gotta hope that they don't all three mysteriously die in a plane crash or some shit.
Right.
Because like with Michael Jackson and them, they got their shit back, and 2 years later they ended up dead.
Yep.
Not wishing that on Daylight. I hope they don't happen. I hope
Exactly.
they be the ones to win it. So for real.
Oh man. You know what? I had a thought a second ago. I meant to talk about it, but it was something about the verses. I had a good idea for a verses. Trying to think about who it was. Dang, it was a good one too.
From 80s or 90s?
I think it was from 90s.
Let's see. I'm going to start throwing out names. Mobb Deep.
No.
Goody Mob.
Mm-mm.
Let's see.
Dang, I think they was East Coast groups.
Positive K.
Nah.
Nice and Smooth.
Yes. It was Nice and Smooth versus Pete Rock and CL Smooth.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Wouldn't that be a good one?
That would be a good one.
I was like, okay, I can see that being a good one.
That would be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty fun.
Yep.
I think Pete Rock and CL Smooth would get them, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Nice and Smooth. Man, I was listening to some shit the other day, the Down the Line little posse record joint.
This is how we run it down the line. Yep. That was a joint right there.
That was a joint right there.
Yeah, but CL Smooth and Pete Rock, they've been on a few posse joints. They was on Down with the King with Run DMC. They was on
No Curse.
No Curse.
No Curse
with Heavy D. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't Curse. That's what it was. I said no.
Yeah,
curse.
Don't Curse. Yeah, Don't Curse.
Yeah, with Coogee rapping all of them. Grand Poobah.
Yeah.
CL Smooth and Grand Poobah are actually cousins.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yep, them two
Wow.
are cousins. Yep. So they both from up that way. CL Smooth and Pete Rock is Mount Vernon, and Grand Poobah's from New Rochelle, which is a little bit further up north.
Yeah.
But they real close. They almost the same area. But yeah, so them two is cousins. But yeah, I haven't seen nothing from CL Smooth lately. Pete Rock stays pretty active on social media, but I don't know what CL Smooth is doing these days. I think he better do something, man. Because I mean, we would love to see him active. You know what I mean? He's not too old to do anything. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that would be a good versus those two groups.
That'd be a pretty good one.
Smooth versus Smooth.
Yeah, Smooth versus Smooth. CL versus Pete.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause really, I mean, but yeah, like I said, that would be like a Pete Rock versus Primo in a sense, a miniature Pete Rock versus Primo. Especially with the bringing down the line in there.
Right.
But shoot, man, I don't know, man. Looking at the front door, that's my jam.
Yeah.
That jam is probably the gateway of me like loving hip hop like today.
Yeah.
Looking at the front door.
Oh yeah.
That was that shit.
Yeah, man, it's a classic beat too.
Yeah.
We fight every night, but that's not kosher.
Oh, that's
Main Source. That's
Main
right.
Source.
Yeah, I was getting them confused.
Yeah.
But that was still a dope, song, and it I loved Main Source. I was kind of mad that they kind of broke up or whatever, but glad that my man was still doing his thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't really have anything else to really bring up. But don't forget, everybody, we appreciate y'all checking us out.
Yep.
Hit all the buttons. Share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.
Brothers and sisters. We need funds allocated.
I'm about to put the cash up on the screen.
Put the cash
right up here above our heads.
The funds allocated to the school. Allocate the fund.
We need that, man. We need that. And we're going to have to get Brother Polite up here with us, too, man. See what happens with him. Because he might be in some deep trouble, man.
Yeah.
Once they got that kind of evidence on you, it's like, dude, even if you're innocent, I don't know. They got your DNA.
Yeah, once you got the DNA, yeah.
You know?
Damn.
Yeah. It's like, my God. But yeah, I'm still being hopeful with verses. Big Daddy Kane, Rakim.
Man, we ain't gonna never see that shit. We ain't gonna never see this shit.
I would love to, man. I'm still praying for that. I'm praying to the hip hop gods for that, man.
I like to see KRS-One on the verses.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Nori, on one of his recent posts, he said he thinks that he was talking about the possibility of LL and KRS-One. He was like, just for the record, LL would kill KRS-One in a battle. I was like, I don't know about that.
Well, now as far as like the versus battle, I can see it because I think Cool J is a little bit more
popularity.
No, not even the popularity. As far as like the diversity,
Mm.
That's what Cool J had a problem with. Like, I don't want to just go hard. I actually got love songs. I actually got, you know what I'm saying? But now, when it comes to the battle, KRS got that all day.
Yeah. If they like go like just freestyle for freestyle, KRS would probably do that. But catalog for catalog, the fans would probably navigate toward LL because he does have a lot more diversity.
Yeah, I mean, because Love You Better, come on, man. Yeah. Love You Better, I Need Love. Mm-hmm. I'm Gonna Knock You Out.
I said Knock You Out, yeah. All of that.
Mr. Smith, the Hey Lover joint. Yeah.
Man, so listen, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hell, going back to the EPMD joint, Rampage.
Oh, Rampage.
He killed that verse, man. He damn near murdered them on their own song. I was like, shit. I mean, when I first heard that, I was like, I don't even want to hear EPMD part.
Dang,
just kept fast forwarding to his part and shit. I might have to put that one on the lyrical breakdown.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, man. My man said the Ripper, the Master, the Overlordian, playing them C's
like an old accordion.
Yeah, man. Woohoo! And I mean, it was like, dude, what the hell? How you even think of some of this shit? But yeah, man. So y'all let us know in the comments. What y'all think as far as the verses go. As far as the question of the day goes. If you know anybody who likes to talk about hip hop, please refer us to them or them to us.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Again, shout outs to people like T. Lynn for coming through. Shout out to Jerm Hatcher. Man, shout out to all the dudes. R2G2, yeah. All the dudes from Rock the Mic.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And rest in peace to the one that passed away right after that. Cause I remember, I don't remember who it was. I don't know if we ever found out, but I know somebody in that group did pass away right after that.
That's crazy.
So yeah, and then so shout out to everybody, man. Brother Terman that was on here. ANC. I know you was trying to get up with him.
Yeah, I couldn't get in the. I probably won't be able to get in the class because I got too many damn credits. Like, boy, you too damn educated.
Right. Too educated.
Yeah, I want to take that hip hop class up, man.
Yeah, that would be dope, man. Dope, man. Yeah. So we got to get him back on the show. And shout out to anybody who just came through, man. We got to get Young Ron back.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We had a lot of guests over the years, man.
Yep.
And y'all don't forget, we fast approaching episode 200. So we're going to do it big there.
You know what I'm saying? Big booty midgets.
Just trotting around.
Big booty midgets.
Twerking on the table
we're
right in front of us. We're going to
have that play money again.
Have a little gun just spraying money around.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, and we really appreciate everybody checking us out over time. And, we hope that we've been some sort of a factor in helping some people get their music out there, you know what I mean? So Honcho Truth, shout out to him.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite solo, Kurt, you know what I mean? It's a lot of them, man. So, I'm just glad that we doing what we doing. So, but anyway, did you have anything else you want to say before we throw it off?
Yeah, that's it, man. Remember to like, share, subscribe.
All right, y'all, for episode 176.
176.
This is your man, Kurt, and this is
Howie.
Horse throat Howie.
No, the fucker. Let me tell you
Oh,
something.
man.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
We'll see y'all next time.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.